it's good to be back here with you and talking about your next deal.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're also busy too. We've the last 4 weeks acquired almost 700 acres around Austin. I mean, yeah, and then it's crazy. One of our projects up in Temple that we didn't make public for investing, but just Facebook just announced an $800 million investment in a data warehouse 4 minutes from our location. So just luck was on our side there. But yeah, I haven't had as much fun. Did have a business trip in Cabo with the team, and we have another trip in New Orleans next week. But yeah, so let's talk about this deal.
I'd love to talk about this deal. We are calling this deal the Seguin 80. And if you've listened to us before, one of the ways, or the way I look at deals is in 3 different components. I always evaluate the first being the market, the second being the property, and third, I think as importantly, if not more importantly weighted than the others, is the operator. And so I'd love to talk about the market on Seguin 80. This probably fits into the San Antonio MSA. Would that be correct?
Yeah, more. So it's about 50 minutes northeast of San Antonio and about 45, 50 minutes south of Austin, right? So, and again, for all you are listening, many people here that are in development do believe that the San Antonio and Austin MSA will merge into one in the next 10 to 15 years. So
I could see that happening, and perhaps maybe we get a better airport out of this. I have no idea, but the long lines at TSA, not sponsored by Clear, but you should buy Clear. That thing is awesome. I get right to the front of the line with my TSA. So free plug for you, Clear.
Yep.
So talk to me a little bit about Seguin. I've been there, really kind of a beautiful little place currently that's, I think, undergoing some rapid growth, just like feels like everywhere else in Texas. But give me some insight into why we should care as investors about.
Totally. Yeah. So a lot of pieces, but I'll hit on a few. So we all know right now, obviously there's a supply and housing crisis. Even with increasing rates, we're so far behind that it's still pretty damn dire. So when we look at projects, we like to play in what we think is the safest category. And what that means is homes that are, building or selling for the very high 2s. And the only builder, by the way, that's doing upper 2s is like KB Homes or Lennar. Very hard to produce a home and make money under $300,000. So we try to find opportunities in that upper 2s to $500,000 price point. What does that mean? Well, we buy land and develop lots and sell them to builders, assuming that the price points they'll build are in that price point. We do that because we believe that in a downturn or a very high interest rate market, that segment's always going to have demand. If it's not for the entry level home buyer, it's going to come from the hedge funds that are buying all these assets as rentals, right? And so, truth be told, this community, we haven't even started negotiations yet with builders, and we already have one builder run person coming at us to take down the whole thing. So long story short, Seguin is a market that caters to that price point, 300,000 to $500,000. The economy itself is, advanced manufacturing, somewhat blue collar, right? And we expect that to grow obviously in the type of jobs and the medium income. But if you look at the numbers, population growth is on fire. The city knows it. They've approved 20 new developments throughout the city, expecting over 13,000 homes in the next 3 years that need to be built. So it's on fire down there. I believe the population growth is like 9-10% year over year. So 8 times faster than the national average. Median income growth or median income is growing at a clip of around 10% year over year, so faster than the national average. So generally, we're pretty bullish. And of course, as we all know, Austin gets more expensive. People move out. Well, a 30 to 40 minute drive is not too far from Austin, and it's right in the middle of that in San Antonio. So we very much like the area. The city council is great to work with. They're on top of their stuff. So we're very bullish.